Wealthsimple is a popular online investment platform in Canada, and if you've seen our channel before, then you know it's the platform that we both use to invest. Now, they've been focused on expanding their offerings. I was gonna say recently, but honestly, since they started back in 2014, so they're more than just an investment platform now. They also have spending and saving accounts and a few different features that we wanna go over in this video. The first thing that we wanna talk about is that Wealthsimple works on a tiered system. So you're either a core, a premium, or a generation client. Core clients specifically are anyone with between $1 and $100,000 across all of their different Wealthsimple accounts. So I'm talking their spending and savings accounts and also their investment accounts. If you fit into that range, then you get certain perks or features like $0 commission stock trading, 0.5% management fees on their managed investing accounts, and also a 2% interest rate on your cash account balance, which is like their hybrid checking and savings account. Then there's premium clients, which is anyone that has between $100,000 and $500,000 across all of their different Wealthsimple accounts. If you fit into that range, then you get 0.4% management fees on any of their managed investing accounts, 2.5% interest on your cash account balance, and you also get free USD accounts and a few different other features as well. Then there's generation clients, which is anyone with over $500,000 across all of their different Wealthsimple accounts. If you fit into that category, then you get between 0.2 and 0.4% management fees on any managed investing accounts. You get 3% interest on your cash account balance, and then there's a few other perks and features too, including 10 free airport lounge passes per year. By the way, the 0.2% management fee is specifically with anyone over $10 million. So for the most part, it's still going to be the 0.4% management fee for managed investing accounts if you have $500,000 or over. Basically, as an incentive to keep more of your money with Wealthsimple, they offer a combination of lower fees, higher interest rates, and a few other different features, perks, and benefits based on this tiered system that they have.
Now, one of the new updates that Wealthsimple has made over the past few months is adding more rewards. If you look at this page on their website, they walk you through all the perks and benefits that you get as premium and generation clients specifically. Basically, they implemented a milestone system. So when you reach a different milestone that they set, you earn a reward. It makes sense from their perspective to do this because before they put this in place, you only had a few touch points to work towards. Overall, getting to $100,000 is an exciting and for the most part, a doable milestone to hit, but the journey between $100,000 and $500,000 is obviously much larger and can also obviously take longer, so you don't have those things in between to keep you as incentivized and motivated. Like for me, for instance, you guys know that I just recently crossed the 100K mark, which is super exciting, but to think that, pre this happening, the fact that the next time that I would have something to celebrate or have some sort of touch point, at least on the Wealthsimple end, would be at $500,000, that's a long time from now. Now they have those extra touch points in between with those other perks. See, for us personally, we're more motivated by actual financial rewards. So that could include things like lower fees, higher interest rates, things like that. But these other perks are fun to have. So here's how it works. Now, when you reach $200,000 across all of your Wealthsimple accounts, you can choose any reward that you want from the options that they have. Then, when you reach $300,000 and $400,000, you get to choose another reward. Basically, every $100,000 increment leads to you unlocking another reward. Basically, you have way more touch points on the journey of you growing your net worth. Now, they have a bunch of different rewards, and we expect that they'll add some or even swap some of them out over time because we're making this video literally like just a few months after they introduced it. But here's what they have on their website right now. So the first one is an Uber One membership for 1 year. You also have Strava Premium for 1 year, which is like a fitness app for anyone who doesn't know. You have access to 4 airport lounge passes with Dragon Pass, and you also get access to a bunch of different global airport lounges. You have a 1-year subscription to Headspace, which is the meditation app. You have 1 year of access to the Globe and Mail, so the digital version. You also have a free will from Willful, and you can make that will online. You have 1 virtual visit to a doctor or a nurse from Maple, and that's kind of like an online doctor service. You have 10 gigabytes of international data for an eSIM with a company called Gigs, and you have 1 year of Diner Premium, and this looks like a restaurant review and reservation app.
So like Dennis said, those are all the options for now, and you'd get to pick from this list of rewards when you hit $200,000, then $300,000, and $400,000 across all of your different Wealthsimple accounts. By the way, you'll notice that a lot of the rewards are for 1 year. Now, the way it works is that when you choose a reward, you'll get access to it or it'll be active for 12 months. But then once those 12 months are up and it expires, you can actually reactivate it for another 12 months Or you can pick a new reward, and then that's the one that you'll get access to for the next 12 months. So really it is an ongoing reward as long as you keep that amount of money across all of your different Wealthsimple accounts. You're just getting it in these like 1-year increments. Now, the other thing to flag is that if you do have enough money to claim a reward and then you get a reward, but then you end up withdrawing your money from the Wealthsimple platform and you no longer would have been eligible to get that reward, they do have the ability to claw back the unused value or portion of your reward. You can actually go to this page on their website to learn more about how that works because there's like a whole process for it. Also, it seems like it should be pretty straightforward to actually select and claim your reward. From our understanding, once you hit a milestone, so $200,000 for example, you would just open up the Wealthsimple app and go to your profile. And then on your profile, there should be a milestone rewards section where you can look through and select what reward you want to claim. Now, on that note, one thing to flag right now is that you actually can't claim your rewards through their desktop site. It has to be through the mobile app.
Okay, so the other thing that we want to mention, which is something that we don't think that a lot of people know about, is that you can combine with someone else in your household to hit the milestones. Here's how it works. So you can create what they call a Wealthsimple household, and then you can see the total combined numbers for 2 people. And by the way, you can only do this with 2 people as of right now. Now, there's a few reasons why someone might be interested in this, with one simply being able to see what's going on between you and your partners or whoever you've created a household with's accounts. Another is that, like I mentioned before, you can actually hit the milestones even earlier. Now, one thing that's nice about that is that they actually let both people choose a reward regardless of who contributed what amount of money. It's almost like you get double the reward for half the money per person. Now, beyond the milestone rewards, this can also help the both of you reach premium and generation status sooner. So this is where you actually get the lower fees and the higher interest rates. Obviously, Wealthsimple is doing this to get more people to sign up and keep their money with their platform, but at least there's something in there for you too. Now, keep in mind that both members of the household can see the total combined numbers and amounts across both people's Wealthsimple profiles, but you can't actually access each other's specific accounts, account balances, or any of the activity. So for example, if Steph and I did this, I'd be able to see the grand total, so my overall number across all of my Wealthsimple accounts and the overall number across all of her Wealthsimple accounts. But I wouldn't be able to see how much she has per account or what she's buying within those accounts or any of those details. Now, keep in mind that although this is different from a joint bank account, you'd still really want to think through whether or not this is something that would work for you and your partner. You don't want to just jump right into it. If you do want to create a household, then both of you need to have already signed up for Wealthsimple and have a Wealthsimple profile, and you need to live at the same address. And this address needs to be the address that's tied to your Wealthsimple account. Then to actually make the household, you'll open up the Wealthsimple app, go to your profile, then the settings gear icon, then click on the household option, click invite your partner, click if they're an existing client or if they need to sign up first, and then enter their details like name and email address, and that should be it.
Okay, so switching gears back to talking about the actual tiers, so being a core, premium, or generation client, we want to talk about what actually counts towards the premium and generation minimums. So for both statuses, premium when you hit $100,000 and generation when you hit $500,000, you hit that status based on whatever's higher between the value of your contributions or the value of your Wealthsimple portfolio overall. Now let me break down what that means and the difference. So for investment accounts specifically, there's 2 parts to it. First, you add money into your account, and then you actually purchase investments with that money. Then once you purchase an investment, it can go and will go up and down in value over time. Wealthsimple is basically saying they're not going to penalize you for your investments currently being down in value. So let's say that you've contributed $100,000 across all of your different Wealthsimple accounts, but the value of your money because of your investments going down in value is currently only sitting at $80,000. Well, Wealthsimple will still give you premium status for the money that you've contributed. Now, on the other hand, if your investments are currently up in value, so let's say that you've only contributed $80,000 across all of your different Wealthsimple accounts, but the value of your investments are up and you're currently sitting at $100,000, then they'll also give you premium status. And it works the exact same way with the generation status and the $500,000 minimum too. Now, on the other hand, it works the same way if you dip below the premium and generation thresholds. So if either your net deposits, so that's the money that you've contributed or put in yourself across all of your different Wealthsimple accounts, or your total portfolio value goes below $100,000 or $500,000, then your status will change and you'll lose the perks and benefits of either the premium or generation tier. Now, typically they will give you a grace period, so that basically means they'll let you know that this has happened and you'll have time to top up your account if you're able to, so that you can continue to take advantage of the actual tier that you're at and their perks and benefits. You can also always regain the next tier status as soon as you go back up again, but keep in mind that you could be hovering around one of the tiers, going back and forth for a bit in theory.
So those are all of Wealthsimple's features that we wanted to cover in this video. If you have any other questions, make sure you ask away in the comments below, and also make sure you subscribe to our channel because we post videos every single week.